Louisiana beer reviews recorded at Thurns Supermarket, LaPlace, Louisiana. Today we're looking at Blue Moon Rounder, Belgian style ale. Rounder was introduced in 2013. It is 5.6% alcohol. It has a 30 international bitterness unit. They use pale, imported caramel, imported light caramel, and white wheat malts. The hops they use are Cascade hops, and they add orange peel and hibiscus. You know it's a Blue Moon brand. Almost all their beers have added flavor. Well, it gets an okay score on Beer Advocate. Only a 30 out of 100 on Rate Beer and an 18 out of 100 for the style. I've never had it before, so I'm curious to try it. But I have had many Belgian pale ales. 5.6% alcohol, that's similar to your ice beers. Bud Ice 5.5, Ice House 5.5, and so on. Just to compare with, some with a similar alcohol. Let's check it out. Ah, it's a twist cap. It ain't twisted off. Sometimes they don't want to come loose. A little bit of smoke trailing out. I'm sure you can't see it. Why did they call it Rounder? Well, according to the Blue Moon, and you probably know Blue Moon is a subsidiary of Coors, Molson-Coors. Not really even a subsidiary, just a line of beers that they make. Anyway, they say it's brewed so that you can buy rounds of it for people. It's easy drinking and it's session beer. Well, I'm not going to have a session this morning. I'm just going to do a little tasting in this small shelf glass. A thin off-white head, and the appearance is clear, very clear, bubbly, and amber. So it looks nice. Let's check out the aroma. Well, the aroma is very faint. Okay, you just get a slight amount of light wheat, light brown bread crust. I don't know why I said wheat. And maybe a little bit of honey or something like that. Let's go with the flavor. That flavor's a lot more interesting. You get sweet, syrupy malt. You pick up a touch of that orange peel. Hibiscus, I don't really know what that smells or tastes like, but you do pick up some kind of little bit of a spice in there. There's some bitterness, but it's very subdued. You wouldn't guess that it was a 30 IBU. I'm sure they put enough hops in there to balance out the sweetness so it's just not too candy-like. The body is medium. It's not super thin. It's a medium body beer, and the finish is not very dry. It's easy drinking, and here at 6:50 in the morning, it's pretty refreshing. Usually, I'm not a fan of Blue Moon. Like the Belgian White. I know a lot of people that like it. I go to Saints games and they're just drinking this stuff down like mad. My daughter likes it. I notice a lot of women tend to like that, but that's sort of like the CEO of Miller Brewing was talking about that. He said women just really like sweet beers, and they were kind of missing them, kind of missing out on that. So they really wanted to start promoting these sweeter beers and ciders, things like that, because that's just what they like. Women just, in general, on average, compared to men, don't really like the taste of beer, whereas men do. And that's a stereotype, but it's true. Anyway, the Agave Nectar Ale I tried. I wasn't thrilled with that. But this Rounder, I am kind of thrilled with it. It's good. Do I usually drink flavored beers? No. But if I was going to drink a flavored beer, this would be the one I'd pick. It's really tasty. It's easy to drink. You really could drink rounds of it. There's nothing off about it. There's no bad flavors or aromas at all. So it's like all good and no bad, really. I gotta be honest about it. You did a good job, Coors. I'm gonna give this an A-, and that's being stingy. Okay, I mean I'm not being very generous, but I'm gonna give it an A-, and that's the worst score you can give it, would be an A-, the lower end of excellent. Probably you can make the argument that it's a solid A. So they really hit a home run with this beer, I have to tell you. So I would strongly recommend that you try the Rounder because, well, it's delicious. Les bon temps roulé. This is an excellent beer, and I'm going to end this review by saying y'all come on down to Matherns and check out their beer selection. It's growing. I'm looking at stuff I didn't even see just a week ago. I got to get my hands on it. Okay. Bye. Come on down to southeastern Louisiana.